How to succeed. Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you a story. This is my story. I was once just like you. I didn't know how to succeed. I saw other people doing well, and I thought success was only for them. I felt like I was too ordinary to succeed. But then something changed in my life. It wasn't a big thing. It was a small moment, but it taught me a big lesson. One day, I was sitting in my room feeling down. I looked outside and saw people working hard, but I felt stuck. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to be successful, but I didn't know where to start. That's when my father came into the room. He sat beside me and said, "Success is not about being perfect. It's about doing your best and not giving up." I looked at my father and said, "But it's hard. I try, but I always fail." My father smiled and said, "Everyone fails sometimes, but failure is not the end. The key is to keep trying even when it's hard." That moment changed everything for me. I realized that success was not just about being the best. It was about trying, learning, and improving every day. From that day on, I started with small steps. I didn't worry about being perfect. I just did what I could. I worked hard every day, even when things didn't go well. Slowly, I began to see progress. Little by little, I became better at what I was doing. I realized that success is not about the big things. It's about the small steps you take each day. So remember this: success is not about being perfect or lucky. It's about trying your best, learning from mistakes, and never giving up. You don't need to be the best right away. Just keep moving forward, and you will succeed. That's how I did it, and I believe you can too. After my father gave me that advice, I felt different. I began to understand that success is not just for special people. It is for anyone who is willing to work hard and keep going. At first, it was hard to believe. I was still afraid of failing, but little by little, I started to feel stronger. I started to believe that I could succeed too. I decided to try something new every day. It didn't matter if it was small. The important thing was to try. Some days I felt tired, and other days I made mistakes. But each time I failed, I learned something. I learned not to be afraid of failure. Instead, I learned to see failure as a chance to improve. This was the second lesson I learned about success. Over time, I noticed something amazing. The more I tried, the more I improved. I wasn't perfect, but I was getting better. I began to see that success wasn't just about doing one big thing. It was about doing many small things and doing them well. Every small success added up to something bigger. I started to feel proud of my progress. One day, after many weeks of hard work, I reached one of my goals. It wasn't a huge goal, but it was important to me. I felt happy and proud, but even more than that, I felt confident. I knew that if I could reach this small goal, I could reach others too. This was the third lesson I learned about success. Keep setting small goals, and you will reach them. So, what can you take from my story? Don't worry about being perfect. Don't be afraid to fail. Just keep trying, learn from your mistakes, and keep setting small goals. Success is not about doing everything at once. It's about doing what you can, one step at a time. This is the secret to success. As I continued to work on my goals, I started to realize something important. Success doesn't just happen because you work hard. It also happens because you have the right mindset. Your mind is a powerful tool. If you believe you can succeed, you will start to make better choices. But if you doubt yourself, it becomes much harder to reach your goals. This was the fourth lesson I learned. Believe in yourself. In the beginning, I didn't always believe in myself. I thought I was not good enough, but every time I worked hard and learned from my mistakes, I began to change my mindset. I started to believe that I could achieve my goals. Even when things were tough, I told myself that I could do it. Slowly, this positive thinking helped me to keep moving forward. Another important lesson I learned was about patience. Success doesn't come quickly, it takes time. When I first started working on my goals, I wanted to see results fast, but I soon realized that rushing leads to mistakes. It's better to take your time and do things carefully. The more patient you are, the better your results will be. I started to understand that success is a journey, not a race. After some time, I became more confident. I was still working hard every day, but now I was also thinking more clearly. I knew that success would not happen overnight, but I was okay with that. I was enjoying the process of working toward my goals. This was the fifth lesson I learned. Enjoy the journey, not just the end result. Looking back, I see that everything I learned has helped me become who I am today. Success is not just about achieving big things. It's about believing in yourself, being patient, and enjoying the process. Each small step is important, and when you look back, you will see how far you've come. So keep going, keep believing, and keep working toward your goals. You will succeed. As I continued my journey, something important happened. I started to understand that success is not just about the goals you achieve. It's also about how you grow as a person along the way. Every challenge I faced made me stronger and wiser. I learned more about myself with each step. I realized that success is not only about what you get at the end, but also about who you become in the process. One of the biggest changes I noticed in myself was my ability to stay calm in difficult situations. In the past, I would get upset and frustrated when things didn't go well. But now, I had learned to take a deep breath and think before reacting. Staying calm helped me make better decisions and solve problems more effectively. This was the sixth lesson I learned. Stay calm and think before you act. Another lesson I learned was the importance of being flexible. Things don't always go as planned. Sometimes you have to change your approach. When something doesn't work, it's important to try something different. Being flexible and open to new ideas is key to finding success. I learned to embrace change, and it helped me reach my goals. This was the seventh lesson I learned. Be flexible and open to new ideas. Along with being flexible, I also learned to ask for help. At first, I thought I had to do everything by myself. I was afraid to ask others for help because I thought it meant I wasn't strong enough. But I realized that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. By asking for advice or support, I could learn from others and improve faster. This was the 8th lesson I learned. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Now, I can see that all of these lessons have come together to help me succeed. I have learned to believe in myself, stay calm, be flexible, and ask for help. These lessons have made me stronger and more confident, and every day I continue to grow. Success is not just about reaching your goals, but about the person you become along the way. As I kept working towards my goals, I realized something new. Success is not just about hard work or making the right choices. It's also about being consistent. Consistency is key to achieving anything. If you work a little every day, you will make progress. It's like building a house. Each brick is important, no matter how small. Slowly, the house becomes bigger and stronger. This was the 9th lesson I learned. Be consistent. At first, I wasn't sure if consistency mattered. I wanted quick results. But I soon saw that small steps every day add up over time. Some days it felt like nothing was happening, but when I looked back after a few weeks, I saw how much I had accomplished. The small actions I took every day were the building blocks of my success. This taught me that success comes from steady, consistent effort. Another important lesson I learned was the power of focus. It's easy to get distracted by everything around you, but I learned that if you focus on one thing at a time, you can do it better. I stopped trying to do too many things at once. Instead, I focused on one task and did it well. This helped me make faster progress and reach my goals more effectively. Focusing on what matters makes a big difference. Over time, I also realized that success is not just about personal goals. It's also about helping others. When I started to help others with their goals, I felt more fulfilled. I realized that success is not just about getting ahead. It's about lifting others as well. By helping others succeed, I learned to be a better person. Success is not just for you. It's for everyone you help along the way. Now, I understand that success is not a simple path. It's full of challenges, but also full of rewards. The lessons I've learned have helped me grow and achieve my goals. I've learned to be consistent, focused, and helpful, and I've learned that success is a journey. Keep moving forward, and remember that every step you take brings you closer to your dreams. You can succeed too. Looking back, I see how far I've come. Success isn't just about reaching the finish line. It's about the lessons you learn along the way. Every challenge, mistake, and victory has helped me grow. I've learned so much about myself. I've become more patient, confident, and focused. The most important lesson I've learned is that success is a journey, not a destination. As I continue this journey, I remind myself that the road to success is never straight. There will always be ups and downs. Sometimes you'll feel like giving up. But remember, the key is to keep going, keep learning and improving. Success comes to those who push through the hard times. If you keep moving forward, you will reach your goals no matter what. I've also learned that success isn't just about personal achievements, it's about helping others along the way. When you lift others, you also lift yourself. Success becomes more meaningful when you share it. Whether it's helping a friend or giving advice, seeing others succeed is one of life's greatest rewards. Helping others brings true happiness and fulfillment. Today, I can say I'm proud of the progress I've made. I've worked hard, learned many lessons, and achieved goals I once thought impossible. But I know this is just the beginning. There is so much more to learn and achieve. Success is not a final destination, it's a lifelong journey, and I'm ready for whatever comes next. Every day brings new opportunities. So, to anyone reading this, I say, don't give up. Believe in yourself, stay focused, and never stop learning. Success isn't about being perfect. It's about trying, learning, and growing. Keep moving forward and you will succeed. I know you can do it. The road may be long, but the journey is worth it. Remember, success is about the little steps you take every day. Don't rush or try to do everything at once. Enjoy the journey, and you will find that success comes when you least expect it. Stay patient and consistent, and the results will follow. Keep believing in yourself, and you will make it.